Good morning, everyone. This is Jennifer Sunseri with Stampin' Up. And I have been missing in action for about a month. I have been fighting some GI intestinal issues and really just have not been feeling well. But I have a burst of energy today, and I wanted to come on and make a card with you and then share some special things that are happening today before you miss out on that opportunity. So today is June 21st, and as I said, my name's Jennifer Sunseri, and I am a Stampin' Up independent demonstrator. And I haven't been live for a while. I've had some lab work done, and possibly I may have Crohn's disease. We're not sure. And so Thursday I go in for a colonoscopy to hopefully get a true diagnosis so that we can treat whatever it is that I am struggling with and help me get better. Okay, let's talk some fun things instead of yucky stuff. Today is a special day. So only today, Stampin' Up is offering free shipping of orders that are $75 or more. And they do this maybe once or twice a year. So this is a great opportunity to save some money. Excuse me, especially if you are placing a large order, you're going to save quite a lot on your shipping. And this is for customers and demonstrators. So free shipping today on any order that is $75 or more. You know, with an order of $150, you're going to get host rewards, just to let you know. And then if you are a demonstrator, you actually can be working towards pre-earning celebration items. So demonstrators get to claim those freebies a month earlier than customers do. So that's another incentive to place an order today. Another item is that we are still having last chance items on sale through the end of June from the mini catalog. So the mini catalog is going to retire at the end of June, and we have last chance items, and some of them are up to 50% off. There's actually some great deals. I looked today, some great deals on designer series paper, and there are bundles that are reduced. There's embellishments and ribbon and packaging. So you could get discounted items with free shipping today. And there's also our kit collection sale that is happening through the end of June. So it's buy one, get one free. And currently right now there are 16 kits that are in stock. And when you buy one kit, the second one, your most expensive kit actually will be half off. Normally they don't do it that way. So you get a kit and then you pick out another kit, and whichever one is the most expensive, you get that one at half off. And if you ordered that today, you would get free shipping. So that's another great incentive to place an order today. Our kits make great gifts. So this is maybe a day that you get some early Christmas shopping done or birthday shopping done, because kits make great gifts. I enjoy working with the kits, but I love also giving them as gifts to others. Okay, today I'm going to play with a stamp set in our new annual catalog called Full of Love. I'm only going to make one card today because I don't have all my stamina back. I actually haven't been in my craft room for quite a while. It's been several weeks. But you can find Full of Love on page 77 in the new annual catalog. It is a 7 stamp set. They are cling, And you can see there are some samples up here at the top to look at. Okay, this is a packaging. This is one of the new bags, treat bags. And then here is a very simple card. And then this one is stepped up a little bit. They just added some designer series paper in the back. Okay, let's get started. All right. Okay, so I am going to start with some Mango Melody. And, oh, it looks like I forgot to grab my adhesive. So let me just reach across the table. It's funny, not going live for about a month, Facebook changed it a little bit. So I was like, oh my goodness, they've already changed it. I'm going to take my bone folder and I'm just going to make a nice crease on my card base. And then I've already embossed a white layer. This embossing folder is all flowers, and it was released in last year's annual catalog. I'm just looking it up really quick to see what it's called. It's called The Pretty Flowers on page 177, and it's $7.50. All right, so I am going to use some adhesive. You can use whatever adhesive you prefer. Some people like white liquid glue. Some people like their tape runners. Some people enjoy the Stampin' Seal or Stampin' Seal Plus that we sell. Whatever you are the most comfortable with. Now this embossing folder is just flowers and leaves. I don't feel that there is a direction because they're going in both directions. And I'm just going to hold that up so you can see the texture. Okay, isn't that pretty? This is actually a really nice embossing folder that you can color with pens or chalks or sponge daubers. Okay, now the next thing that I'm going to do is I've taken a piece of black cardstock, and this is 3 1/8 by 4 1/8, and then I have a piece of designer series paper. This is actually from the Tulip designer series paper that is one of our last chance items right now. And so I'm going to go with the solid background. Normally I would pick this side, but I don't want it to take away from my stamped image that's going to go on the front. So we're going to use the more subtle side. Okay. And then I am going to pop this up with some dimensionals. Let me grab my U-Pick tool here. So I have really missed my stamping times with you, but I just have not had the energy. So I'm going to be very eager to find out what this issue is that I've been fighting, get a diagnosis so that I can get some treatment here. Okay. Take off those backings there. And we're going to place that just right in the middle. Oh, I hear a kitty growling. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and stamp. And I am using the image that is the envelope that has flowers coming out of it. Okay, so I'm going to stamp that in black. And I'm just going to grab a scrap of paper here and let's ink this up. And I am going to color this with some stamping blends. Some people love to color and some people don't. This one's actually really nice because it's not a huge piece that has to be colored. Okay, there's my image. And let me cover my ink, so just in case a kitty cat jumps up on the table. And then, where did my pens go? There they are. Let me grab my pens. Whoops. And I do have some ribbon I'm going to use as well. All right, let me grab that. Oh, thank you for being patient with me. I feel so out of practice lately. It's amazing when you haven't gone live in a while. Okay, so I love these colors. I love the mango and I love the Highland Heather here. But I've picked, we don't have Mango Melody anymore in Stampin' Blends. But it looks like that's what I grabbed because I had one. So you could pick Daffodil Delight, you could pick Crushed Curry, any of those colors. And then I've also picked some of our Rich Razzleberry and Highland Heather. So let me look here. There's some dark and light, and then dark and light. And I also grabbed, I believe, some Granny Apple Green. Okay. So let's color the leaves first. I always like to go with my light. If you are watching the video, I would love for you to comment and let me know that you're here and say hello. Or if you're watching the replay, go ahead and let me know that as well. Maybe you might be watching this on YouTube after the live is over and I post it there also. Okay, so I just went in with my light and I'm just filling in these leaves. Not doing anything real fancy yet. Okay. How many of you enjoy coloring? I have to be in the mood. I'm going to go in now with a little bit of dark just to give it some interest. These are alcohol based, so it's going to dry very quickly. But I just want to make it look a little less perfect. Make it look like a real leaf. So I'm just adding some dark in there. Okay. All right. Then I'm going to add let's do some Highland Heather. And I think I'll do, let's see, which one do we want? Because this background is in the purple family, I want to do less purple on this. And we're going to do more of the yellows. So let's do, I guess I'll color these little guys. Okay, and then I'm going to add the dark to the little bits right here. Now, since I've been sick, my hands shake a little bit more than they used to. And I'm just sharing that with you because even if you struggle with your hands shaking, you can still use these pens and get a great effect. They're very easy to work with, is what I should say. Okay, now this one is Rich Razzleberry. And let's do one of these flowers in Rich Razzleberry, okay? And I'm using the light. And then I'll just go in with a little bit of the dark. Okay. And we'll just add a couple. Right, and that's going to dry and it'll look a little better. And I need to color my little end of my flower there. Let's color these ends because those are going to be green. It's part of the stem. And now let's bring in some of our yellows. And I'm going to grab another, let's see, this is my Daffodil Delight, which I just bought a new one. All right. So this is the light. Let's go in. Let's do this one. Okay. So I think today is actually the first official day of summer. Here in Sacramento Valley, we're going to have a heat wave. We're going to be in triple digits today. We've been in the 80s and the 90s. What's it like where you are at? And now I'm going in with the dark and just adding some definition. Okay. And then I'm going to go in with my Mango Melody. And like I said, this color actually is retired. And so I apologize. I just grabbed it not thinking. But I'm trying to remember what other colors we have in our Stampin' blends that are in the yellows. And I can't remember. If we have crushed curry, I think. I have to look. Okay. Almost done. And then you'll get to see this card put together and how cute it's going to be. All right, isn't that pretty? Now I'm going to take my paper snips. There are no dies to this stamp set, so I'm just going to cut this out with my paper snips, and it doesn't have to be perfect. You just get the closest that you can. And I'm just, you know what, I'm going to just go like this, and then I will fine tune it. Okay, take that off. Now let's go in there and make that a little nicer. A very simple stamp that has a very cute summer bouquet coming out of an envelope. I think this stamp set is great for so many different occasions. Okay, now we're going to put that right here, and we're going to pop that up with some more dimensionals. So let me add those. Oops. Whew. And then we'll take the backings off. All right. And then add that. I'm going to put it up a little bit high because I'm going to add a sentiment here. So I'm just going to pull one of the scraps that I had when I was cutting paper, and another stamp in that set says hello there. So I'm going to use that one. Okay, and I'm just using my black ink. And let's make sure I can see. Okay. There we go. And then I'm just going to make that a little pendant. So I don't need all of this, so let's cut some of that off. And then I'm just going to do a little slit this way. And then I'm going to go in at an angle and then the other direction. And there I go. I have a little pendant. You could also use a punch if you want. And we'll pop that up. Whoops. See, I didn't use my U-pick tool on that, and I move that over. There we go. Hi, Carolyn. Thanks for joining me. How are you, friend? Okay, now let's add a little bit of ribbon, and I'm using the Bumblebee gingham ribbon. And I'm just going to make a quick, easy bow. I think this is one of our last chance items as well. I love this ribbon. So as I was saying, today is a free shipping day with Stampin' Up! If you place an order that is $75 or more. And while you do that, if you go ahead and place an order, you want to take advantage of the kit sale that they're having. Buy one, get one half off. You get your most expensive kit at 50% off. And then there are last chance items that are discounted up to 50% off. So that's pretty cool too. I think I need to trim my tails a little more. And I think I'm going to grab my other scissors because these are the ones I use for cutting ribbon. There we go. Much better. All right. Let's put that bow right there on maybe a little more to the side because I want people to be able to see that this is an envelope. And then I'm going to grab some rhinestones, just basic rhinestones. And we're going to put 2 small ones on either side of our little greeting here. Okay. And then if you wanted to add a little more bling to it, you could go in with your Wink of Stella brush and add that to some of your flowers if you want. Give it a little sparkle. I love Wink of Stella. So easy. And really, I think, sets your cards apart. I mean, who doesn't love a little bit of pixie dust, right? Okay, so I just went over all the flowers, and I'm even doing the leaves. Okay. Now, I'm going to do the inside of the cards. I'm only making one card today, but let's go ahead and decorate the inside, okay? And I am going to place a regular, this is 4 by 5 1/4 piece in, and I'm actually going to do something a little different this time on the inside. Okay. And then I have another piece just like what I used on the front. Okay, I have white and black, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to stamp on this piece of white. And I'm just going to do the flowers from that stamp. Okay, I'm not going to put the envelope on, I just want the flowers. And let's see if we can go in it at an angle. And maybe we'll do it on the other corner too. All right, let me cover my ink. And then again, you can color. So I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on the coloring. Well, we'll see how I do here because I want you to see the full effect. Any more leaves? Yep. Okay, got my leaves mostly done. And let's do these little guys. I don't know what these are called. Not sure. Just look like little wildflowers. Okay, and then we'll go in with the other shade. And like I said, my hands have been shaking a little bit more since I've gotten sick. They think I have some type of digestive problem. My tummy doesn't like it when I eat now. So it's been difficult to eat. Hi, Sharon. I've missed you too. I have been missing in action. I'm actually having a pretty good day today. May was a really rough month for me physically. And I got sick and my body was just in shutdown mode. I would come home from school and pretty much collapse. So they think it might be Crohn's disease or some other type of bowel intestinal issue. We're not sure. But I go in this week for a colonoscopy. So you can keep me in your prayers. Tomorrow I get to do the prep and I'm a little bit nervous. I haven't done it before. And you know, you hear all the horror stories. So I'm just hoping I can keep it down. And that the test will give us some answers so we can figure out why I haven't been feeling well. But yeah, I haven't had a lot of energy to be in my craft room. I've just been really fatigued. So I have missed you guys a lot. But God is good. I can tell He is working in my favor. So we're just taking it one day at a time and trusting Him that we're going to get answers and can start some type of treatment to help my body heal. I've been doing a lot of research and trying to eat foods that are more anti-inflammatory, easier to digest right now. Okay, let's do a little bit of razzleberry over here too. So, today is free shipping day for orders $75 or more. Have you guys placed an order? I've ordered a couple items from the mini holiday catalog because as a demonstrator, we get to pre-order before customers do. But there are a few other items that I kind of have my eye on that I didn't order, so I might put an order in and take advantage of that free shipping. Also, don't forget that our kits are buy one, get one half off, and you get the most expensive kit half off, which that's pretty cool. You don't usually get that. It's usually the cheaper one. Okay, so there's my flowers. And then I'm going to put a sentiment on the inside. So I'm going to say, on my front, I said, hello there. And then I'm going to say, what am I going to say? I'm going to say, sending love your way. All right. So let me see if I can get this off my block. There we go. And I didn't put my sticker on this one, but that's okay. All right. Hopefully I can do this straight. I want a little bit of room to write, so I'm going to put it up high. It's not centered, but hey, it's a homemade card, right? Okay, now I'm going to adhere this to my black mat. And then we're going to put it right here on the inside. I kind of like that black peeking through. What do you guys think? Little something new for the inside of your card. Okay, that makes it pop, doesn't it? Okay, so that's the front of my card. And then that's the inside. This was the one that I made first. So I did Mango Melody on both pieces. And this one I wanted to see what it would look like with not so much. And then I was sent a card that I took this design from, and I kind of tweaked it a little bit. This was the original card that I was sent. So they used a tag here, and they used some linen thread and the same designer series paper from the flowering tulips. And then this is their inside. So same stamp set, almost same layout, just a little different. Okay, I hope you liked it. I really do love this stamp set. I think it is something that you can use for get well cards, thinking of you cards, I miss you cards, just friendship. I think it's a really sweet set. And like I said, it's on page 77 in our annual catalog. Right here. It's $21, so very reasonable. Okay, so that's that. All right, everyone, I hope you enjoyed this quick video. And it was so good to see you, Carolyn and Sharon. Thanks for hopping on. I miss you, my friends. Hopefully I will be back on, next week. Had to take a sip of my tea. So until then, happy stamping. Hopefully you are creating fun things in your craft rooms. Has anyone started Christmas cards yet? I haven't started yet, but I was entertaining the idea. I may come on again later today or maybe tomorrow, and I'll do a video of my holiday catalog pre-order. There is some gorgeous, gorgeous designer series paper, and you know how much I love paper. So I will probably come on again this week, either today or tomorrow later, and show you all the beautiful things that I ordered. Okay? Don't forget, free shipping today. Okay? $75 order, you get free shipping. And this might be a great opportunity to do some Christmas shopping, get a head start, because like I said, the kits are buy one, get one free, and those make great gifts. And right now there are 16 kits that are in stock. They just posted a new one today, or I noticed it today. And as I also mentioned, there's last chance items that are reduced. So you could get some really great deals right now. There's some of those things are marked down 50%. And there's still items in the clearance rack as well. Okay, everyone, I'm going to let you go. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday. And I will hopefully see you very, very soon. All right? Okay, take care. Bye-bye, everyone.